All right, so we've got the Carolina Panthers and the Detroit Lions going up against each other. This is the game I think we find out who the Carolina Panthers are. They have a chance at a playoff berth this year with their record considering their division. They're not given, though. And they've not been doing well on the road at the beginning of the season. The offense seems to have found its rhythm. The defense is coming together here and there. Nobody does well against Pittsburgh. So I wouldn't use that as the measuring stick for the defense. But yeah, the offense has been clicking. So now let's see if they can take that show on the road to a team that they should beat and see what they can do. They're the superior team talent-wise, seem to have better coaching. So I would expect Carolina to win this. But again, this is the measuring stick of their season. They win games like this, close bad teams out on the road, then you got playoffs and possibly more. If you lose a game like this to a poorly coached team that can't do anything consistently, well, you're going to be looking at who you're drafting and what you can do in the offseason to improve. So, again, I expect Carolina to win this, but this is one they need to win to make this a good season. As far as fantasy football goes, I would expect really strong game from Christian McCaffrey. He's slowly pushed everybody else out of the conversation of this offense. He is the number one runner. He's their best receiving threat. He just does everything for them. Cam Newton runs and throws as well, and between the two of them, they've got a lot of options. And that's really the strength of this offense. Defenses have to play extremely fundamentally sound, and they can't really get too exotic in their scheming because, Newton can take the ball down and run with it and really hurt you. And when Christian McCaffrey's in the backfield, you can't really say what they're going to do. It could be a run, it could be a pass, and, he's a capable blocker. So, yeah, they've got a wide open playbook. So defenses have to be a bit more vanilla. They can't get too cute. So it allows that offense to operate relatively smoothly. So Cam Newton's going to do pretty well. He should do well most weeks. There's only 4 or 5 quarterbacks in the league that you really consistently start over Cam Newton. So he's definitely a QB1. Christian McCaffrey might have one other running back in the league that you would start over him. So he's a lock at a running back 1. As far as the rest of the team goes, Olsen is a good start at tight end strictly because tight end's a weak position this year. And Funches, only because he's the only target worth talking about for wide receivers on this team, is maybe a wide receiver 2 to 3. On the opposite side of things, after getting rid of Golden Tate, there's no consistency in the receiving threats on this offense, but Galladay is definitely reaping the benefits of Golden Tate leaving. So Galladay is going to be a wide receiver 2. He's not a wide receiver 1 because he's young and he's not consistent. So even though he's going to be the number 1 target for an offense that loves throwing the ball in garbage time, he's not consistent enough with route running or just creating separation to do extremely well week in and week out. Now, Kerryon Johnson has done very good things for this offense, and I would expect him to remain in the game plan regardless if they're very far behind, because he really can just break a game open. He's got that kind of talent, and you don't go away from that regardless of the score. Your talented players have to get the ball. So between Kerryon Johnson and Galladay, you've got most of your talent in the skill positions on that team. There's not much else. Matt Stafford is not at all mobile, so he's got to rely on getting the ball to those two quickly in order to do anything. He'll get his points. He's going to be a QB1 borderline, high-end QB2, simply because he always throws the ball all over the place in garbage time. I know that's not necessarily been the case this season, but we're talking for a career for this guy. Galladay, again, he'll do okay. Kerryon Johnson's going to do very well. He's going to be a running back too, but Detroit's going to lose this one, and I think pretty badly. So, sorry, Detroit fans. Carolina's going to figure it out on the road, and I think they're going to carry themselves to the playoffs after this.